Do you like games with more freedom than common sense? Games where the economy is player driven, and so are the war crimes. Where the real endgame is telling new players, yeah, there is dual wielding in this game. Just max every combat ability. Trust me, bro. Do you like games with a small but loyal player base? What about a game where, no matter how prepared your group is, your collective IQ drops by half the instant PvP starts? If you answered yes to any of the above questions, what the f? Welcome back, everyone, to Mortal Online 2 Zero to Hero Season 2. This week we are in episode 6. This episode is jam-packed with progress and efficiency. We take down 3 of our remaining goals in this single episode, and I will say this right off the bat because I'm really excited for it and I don't want anyone to miss it. Stay tuned for the later part of the video or check the chapters in the YouTube video because we kill my favorite boss in the game, Ultumeki, in this episode. Shout out to everybody who watches the full episode every single time, but hey, if there's one thing that I want you to see in this episode, it's that boss fight, so make sure you stick around for that. If you do skip ahead, just a sneak peek of what you might be missing. There's a great amount of leveling, there's a great amount of amplified coziness within the confines of Mount Nope, and we get a major kit upgrade in this episode. As always, I appreciate every single one of you for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. It is just such an immense amount of support that I've gotten in this community, and I love you guys for that. So thank you again, and welcome back to Mortal Online 2 Zero to Hero Season 2. Welcome back, everybody. I am currently ghosting to Fabrinum, and the reason I'm doing so is kind of a unique circumstance. I want to show you guys an example of the kind of money that you can make when you get into something like refining, okay? So my old guild leader, someone you all got acquainted with last episode, Facilier, he's probably the current most proficient and active refiner of ores into fine metals in the game right now. So that's your ogmium, your chronite, your tungsteel, your late game, end game materials. And what he does with the excess is he sells it and he makes a lot of money. And I've been asked to be the middleman and mediate a transaction between him and another player. It's a very, very large transaction for over 40,000 gold. And I just wanted to show you what middlemaning is kind of like. So the deal is a ton of chronite and ogmium for 41.3 thousand gold. Now, the materials are in Morinkur, and the gold is in Fabrinum, and this is why they wanted a middleman, someone that both sides could trust would, stake their reputation on not screwing anyone over. So they asked me. So we are on our way to Fabrinum. We are going to collect the gold from the buyer and transfer that through to the seller. And then we are going to go to MK with a home priest, take the materials from the seller, transfer them to the buyer. Now, I've already validated that the materials are in my inbox, and I've validated that that part of the transaction is complete. Really, I'm just going to Fabrinum to get the process started. But this is a big part of the end game. Once you've leveled, once you have your niche, your crafting or refining or profession niche, you find a way to work in that market to make money. So anyways, let's go to Fabrinum. Let's pick up all the gold. Let's get this transaction done, and then we'll get back to the rest of the episode and the exploits of Nope and the Nope boys. All right, here we are in Fabrinum. This is the purchaser's side of the deal, and this is where we're going to pick up the gold. Something I just learned literally right now is that you can pick up mail from a trade broker. So we're going to hold R on the trade broker, okay? We're going to go to My Market, and we're going to pick up items, and now we can see all of our mail. So this is a lot of gold. We are going to bank all of that. That is 41,300 gold. We're going to give it over here to Facilier. There we go. Pleasure doing business with you. And now we are going to go to MK. We're actually going to suicide and home priest. We're going to go to MK, and then we're going to go pick up the materials that the buyer purchased and send those over through the mail to him. we are going to go ahead and take /bank. We're going to go ahead and take out the materials here. This is a lot of very precious materials. I am nervous just having them in my inventory, even for just a second. And now, let's go ahead and send mail. We are sending to the purchaser. So we'll take them all out. Mail, mail. There we go. And now we have just been the middleman and kind of mediated a very, very large end game metal sale. So that was fun. I just thought it'd be cool to show you guys that. You know, and there's actually people who make money on this game being a middleman. Like they go on the Discord and they post like middleman services and say, hey, I can transfer your gold from one place to another through the mail. I can be the middleman and hold on to gold while you verify the materials you're being sold. There's people who like make money doing that. So, you know, it's a sandbox game. You really can make money doing anything. And I just think that's so fucking cool with this game. Speaking of people who, you know, can actually make money through mediating these late game transactions and middlemaning these transactions, Facilier actually, I told him he didn't have to, but he sent me a tip and he sent 800 gold. So shout out Facilier, thank you. That only took me like 5 minutes of work, but I'll take 800 gold for sure. We needed it bad. The coffers were low. My goodness. All right, well, thank you, Facilier. Let's move on. All right, so we're here in the Rise Arborist still. What we're going to do is I want to work towards Mastery 50. And in order to do that, typically Rise Art tasks are pretty good, but we also are open to looking for some PvP, some fights. So we are going to do it at Cave Camp. Where's Cave Camp on the map? Right there, Cave Camp. Cave Camp is a lawless town, right? I don't know if I've spoken about lawless towns or not yet, but basically it means there are no guards, murder is fine, and it's wilderness, so you cannot get murder counted. So if there's a good place to find PvP, it's in a lawless town. Jungle Camp, Cave Camp, Galcore, stuff like that. So we're going to be doing tasks out of Cave Camp for a while, working towards Mastery 50, and hopefully catching a fight or two. We'll see. I remember when Rise Art commanders were like the scariest thing to me, and like they would just dog walk me all the time. Mastery 42, Ether Barrier. Is that worth anything?
No.
No.
Oh, bummer. We took a short break from tasks to head up north because we wanted to see if the snow troll was around. And we found a guy soloing the snow troll, which was really cool. So we kind of observed to watch how he did it. Now, this next part, unfortunately, I am obligated to redact. Okay, I cannot tell you what happened, and you'll see why in just a moment. Something really funny happened, and I caught it on camera because I think this guy got scared or thought we were going to gank him or something. I don't know. We were just watching him. But something quite funny happened that I did capture on camera, but I will never, ever tell what it was, and here's why.
Look. What if I bribe you?
What are you going to bribe me with? Holy shit. Yeah, I'll take that bribe.
Alright. Bitch. Put that shit in the episode.
Okay, all right. Can I redact what happened but put in the video the fact that you bribed me? And I'll just never explain why?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Unfortunately for the viewers at home, Nope is a man of his word, and you will never ever know for as long as I live exactly what it was that I witnessed. But just know that I put that 100 gold to good use at some point in the future. And by good use, I mean I probably spent it almost immediately because that's just kind of what I do. Right after that happened, we went back to Cave Camp, and just like I said earlier in the video, we found some PvP. We found a couple of mounted Odinseed players, and we had some fun with them.
Like, dude, this guy behind you, you can just turn on.
He's right behind you. Get him now. Nice.
Thank you.
Okay, kill them out. We must kill them out.
I dismounted him. I dismounted him.
Good.
Kill werewolf. My horse is gonna die. My horse is gonna die.
It's okay.
Heal it.
Oh, it's Mercy. No, not yet. That bastard.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is the guy from before. Oh, I hit him huge in the face.
It's over for him. He's trimmed up on me. He's fucking my horse up.
Get him.
Yeah, what's up, pussy?
Yes.
Get his horse.
Blade's just a big dumb.
I'm getting ready to dismount. I'm getting ready to dismount.
He's trying to get on my horse. He's trying to get on my horse.
Dismounted.
He's
Dead. Yeah, we got him. I got him southeast, top of the hill. Multiple, 3,
Yeah.
maybe 4.
3.
Oh, it's them.
It's
probably.
them. It's them.
But the bank squad's here now.
Okay, we're moving southwest. We're moving southwest. Me and Blade. We're moving southwest.
I'm right in front of you.
By curite women feet.
Oh, they're behind us? They're behind us?
Yeah,
Turn on
but
him.
Stronghold
Turn on
open?
him. Turn on him.
turn.
I got a cast.
Cast and turn on him, Blade.
Cover me? Cover me?
It's the same guys.
Spiders on
Nice.
them too.
All right, we go. We dismount. We dismount. Get that bagged horse dead. Kill it. It's dead.
Is the spider on you or them?
He's dead.
It's on him.
We kill Spider.
Kill it.
Yeah.
My horse is down. Carry your horses, boys. Carry your horses.
Mine's already dead.
There's bandits on us as well.
It's the steel guy, bro. Fuck.
There's a horse right here. Tefer Kebab house. Tefer Kebab. You can de-aggro.
My horse is down.
Yeah, get in the Tefer Kebab house. Get in the Tefer
We're
Kebab
right
house.
next to the monks. We're right next to the monks.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
good.
we're fine.
If they're smart, they'll go kill him, honestly. All right, we're here in Fabrinum with a little bit of gold. And I decided, you can get 5% slash rings really cheap. So we came to Fabrinum with some money. And I was looking, that is the postman, not the broker. I was looking, and let's look at this. Trinkets, right? And if we go ring, I want cuprum, okay? Because cuprum's only 5 gold to charge. Super cheap. Compared to the 20 gold on my current gold trinkets, 5 gold per charge, right? And then we want a ring attribute. We want raw strength. And we want slashing damage. Apply. There's only one in the market, but for 100 gold, I get 1 whole raw strength plus 5% slashing damage. So I think that's a no-brainer. I'm buying it. Okay, that's number 1. Then there's no other raw strength. So then we look at our character sheet. We say, well, we're already maxed on strength, dex, and constitution. I don't need int, but psych never hurts, right? Because the higher your psych, the more chance you have to resist magic damage, which is a big problem as a Callard Thursar. I mean, I take a lot of magic damage. So then we could change this to psych. And we can see that for 87 gold, that's blunt, sorry. For 89 gold, 90 gold, we get 1 psych, 5% slashing damage. So we're going to pick that up too. So now we have new rings that are not only better, 10% more damage, okay? But they're also only 10 gold to charge both instead of 40 gold to charge both. And frankly, these starter rings I got, they just give me like raw stats. They're not even like that good. So this is going to up my damage significantly, which is a huge plus. So I am out of money here in Fab, but Zoomies got us a little present to replace our neck. And this is a silver topaz, so silver's 10 gold to charge. And it is 5% blunt defense, 2% spiritism defense, 2% slashing defense. This is pretty good. So we are going to accept that. And now we have a full set of trinkets. And the best part is 10 gold, 5 gold, 5 gold. I can charge all 3 of these for the cost of 1 of my original trinkets. So talk about an upgrade. And I mean, let's just look at it one more time. Great blunt slash defense right there. And 10% more slashing damage, plus a raw strength, which is going to increase our global melee damage as well. So absolute come up here in Fab. This is huge. Another goal checked off the list.
Do a blinker so you know.
Yeah. Okay. Full blink to the face. 68. Let's go ahead and charge these for 5% apiece. 76. Almost 10 more damage.
Yeah.
Holy moly. I'm going to be fucking shredding, dude. What a come up. This is a huge upgrade. All right. Well, that was fun in Cave Camp, but the PvP was too hot. The mounted guys kept coming back over and over again. And it was just, we just were fighting them over and over again. They'd kill our horses. We'd kill 1 or 2 of them. We'd go get more horses. They'd kill our horses. We'd kill 1 or 2 of them. We'd go get more horses. It was just too much. So now we're just going to revert to Old Faithful for a little bit. I'm just going to be farming some Rhizars, doing some dailies. I've got a Gherkin and Black Bear daily, so those will be knocked out. And yeah, we're just going to work towards Clade 50. I mean, we've already upgraded our trinkets, which was huge. We're going to hit Clade 50 this episode for surezies because I want to get that done. We're going to work on furnishing Mount Nope. And then we might hit a dungeon as well. I'm thinking about hitting a specific dungeon. I've got something in mind, but we'll see what happens. Nice. Mastery 43. Let's keep going. Oh, we got one more point for ecumenical damage. Boom. Now we have full magic and ecu resistance. Let's go ahead and drop these dailies. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. I'm going to save this point. We're going to get closer to 50 and then I'll make my decision. We're going to keep going for now. 45 and almost a half. 2 mastery points. We're getting there. Let's keep pushing. I'm a goofy goober. I forgot to record Mastery 46. Mastery 47 coming in hot. Beautiful. And we have 48 coming through. Bang. I think it's time to unlock a new tree. And I've got 5 points. I've committed to getting the strength tree here to get the 4 raw strength. So we're going to take those. Fantastic. And now I have 126 strength, 38.6 melee damage bonus. This is very close to the max you can possibly have as any build in the entire game. We are going to power through to 50 right here, right now. And with that, Mastery 50. You'll love to see it. All right, let's see. We got 4 points here, which means we could max one of these out. I think I'm going to go Necro, because Death Hands hurt. Let's just go ahead and commit. I don't want to think too hard about this. Fantastic. Fantastic. Mastery 50. We did it. We did it. All right. That's another goal. So already this episode, we've upgraded our trinkets and we hit Mastery 50. And I tell you what, the next thing we're going to do is another goal completion. A lot of progress in this episode. Really fun stuff. Huge shout out to a few members of the community. I got some DMs on Discord. In Morinker, Fabrinum, and in Moki, people have sent me furniture for Mountain Up. So we're going to do a bit of a world tour here. We're going to start in MK because it's the easiest. We're going to see what people sent us, bring it to the house. Then we're going to head over to Fabrinum, see what people sent us, bring it to the house. And then we are going to head to Moki, see what people sent us, bring it to the house. And then we'll be about done. So let's see what they sent us here in MK. A fine yellow bed, a fancy bed green, and a white fur carpet. Well, we have a green bed, but we don't have a carpet or a yellow bed. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take these over to the house and put them down. All right, let's go ahead to Fabrinum and go see what we've got there. Okay, let's see what we got in Fabrinum. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. Holy shit. Orden, my goodness. A fine bed, a sturdy table, fancy floor candle, fancy carpet, fancy bookshelf, sturdy table, fancy floor candle, fancy bookshelf, flower pot. Damn, okay. Okay. Oh, dude. Mount Nope is going to be fucking furnished, dude. Let's go. All right, so we're all the way back to MK, but I've been killing a ton of outlaws. I've gotten a bunch of outlaw spawns on me on the ride over. And one of them, I wasn't recording because I didn't think anything was going to happen. I thought it was going to be a chill ride. One of them dropped a silver topaz neck, which we have a silver topaz neck. We know those can roll pretty well. So we are definitely going to roll that when we get back to town. Oh, by the way, I just completely remembered. So I haven't lost this horse since I hit Mastery 50. And we were talking about, I think, at the beginning of the season, or maybe at the end of last season, we were talking about what Yep would we be on at Mastery 50. And here we are on Yep the 17th, 18th, I can't count. Yep the 18th. We have only had 18 different horses through 20 clay levels and 50, wow, 50 mastery levels. I think that is pretty wild, honestly. All right, we're going to pop into town. We're going to sell off this stuff, identify this topaz, and then we are going to rekit, and we are off to Bhakti to collect the last of our furniture. Oh, shit. 8% piercing defense. Damn. Damn. Fuck yeah. All right, I'm going to be trying to sell that for sure. Very based.
Yeah, that's a nice little come up.
All right, off
Nice
to
little come
fucking...
up.
Yeah, a little come up. All right, now I got to ride all the way to Bhakti. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Adamant tipped engraver. Nice. All right, flower trellis, a rare keratin plant seed that can be combined with a plant pot. Oh, we have a plant pot, don't we? We do. An adamant tipped engraver. Very cool. And more flower trellises. Let's go back one more time to the house and wrap up Furnishing Mount Nope. All right, let's take a final look at the furnished Mount Nope. Now, obviously, I'll put more stuff in the house, and those of you watching, you are more than welcome to send me more things for the house. If you have any rare furniture or anything like that, I would love to put it in, but let's see what we got. So you walk into Mount Nope. We got the exclusive carpet and the desk. We got one of our trellises here, a bookshelf. We've got our two paintings in the back with some wall candles. Coming into the side room, we have a fancy carpet with the dual trellises here, candelabra, and our crafting table. And then if we head upstairs, another trellis meets us right here at the top of the stairs. Bookshelf, flower pot, double table, double bed with the separator planter and the candelabra right there. So this feels pretty cozy, honestly. I mean, oh, and the painting. Can't forget the painting. This feels really cozy. I like this a lot. I want to do something more with this space right here, but I'm just going to call this done for now. This is super, super cozy. I'm really happy with how this turned out. So that is Furnishing Mount Nope done. So far in this episode, we have accomplished 3 of our goals. Well, it is about that time to do a boss. We've already been on an absolute roll so far. There's Grudge. We've been on an absolute roll so far this episode on our goals. And now we are gearing up with the Wanted Boys to go and do Ultumeki. Ultumeki, in my opinion, is the coolest boss in the game, aesthetically, mechanically, assuming that everything's working properly. And I'm getting shot in the face by Grudge, who is also Zoomies, fun fact. So if you see him, kill him immediately. Yeah, we're going to go do Ultumeki. I'm really excited about this. So let's go.
Basically, there's a giant fire golem straight ahead of us, and there are 2 platforms to the right and to the left. The giant fire monster will be spawning little fire monsters, okay? So we'll need 2 footies on each side of the platform and 1 mage on each side of the platform. And then we'll have 2 footies in the middle and 1 mage in the middle. Okay? When the fire babies are spawned, the mage needs to spurt them and the footies need to kill it. And then whoever's with me fighting the actual Ultumeki, I'll just explain in further as it's happening, okay? Okay, push in. Remember, if you stand all the way back here, you take damage. Get up on your back, guys. Get up on your back.
I'm up on the left.
Holy
How do you
shit.
go up the right?
I don't know how to get up on the right.
He's gonna slam his left arm.
The pathway
Where do I go?
There we go.
Stay there, Gremlin.
Stop. It just glows. Come closer. Grasgoth, come over here. Around the corner here.
And the fight begins. Now, obviously, you heard Entrails explain at a very high level how the fight goes, but seeing as him and I were the tanks in the front of the fight, actually fighting the main body of Ultumeki, I'll explain a little bit more about how this goes, because the whole fight took about 30 minutes. So in this very first phase, the left-hand side and the right-hand side don't really have to do anything. Ultumeki is going to spawn some lava pools, and he's going to be slamming his left fist down, right? Our right, but his left. Whenever he slams his fist down, we can go in and we can get a few hits on his hand. And once enough damage is done, eventually his wrist armor breaks, and then his hand armor breaks. Once his hand armor has broken, he will then start to spawn the fire babies, as Entrails so eloquently put it, on his left side. And that is when the side groups need to start doing their job. Once his left hand is fully exposed, he will then begin doing attacks periodically where he smashes with his right hand, and you repeat the same process until his right hand is fully exposed. At this point, you are now in what is the bulk of the Ultumeki fight. This is, I'd guess you'd call it the main phase. Ultumeki chooses attacks in a random order at a random time. He could spawn a Kizumeki on the left, he can spawn a Kizumeki on the right, he can spawn lava pools, or he can do a double hand smash down on the ground in front of him. When he does his double hand smash on the ground in front of him, that is the moment where Rogues and I have our opportunities as the main damage dealers to actually strike Ultumeki directly in the chest. Once enough damage is done, the armor around his belly will then break off, and the phase continues in the same way, but the pace gets picked up a little bit. It's at this point where things started to get a little hectic, and the right side actually got overrun and one of our footies there died. So I had to run from the middle to the right-hand platform just to kill a Kizumeki or two and help them recover before returning back to the middle. Once the right-hand side had recovered and restabilized, I went back down to the middle to help Rogues finish the fight. The final phase of the fight is when the upper chest armor of Ultumeki breaks, and the only armor he has left is on his head. It's at this point the fight continues normally, but every now and then he will do something of a headbutt on the ground. When he does that headbutt, Entrails and I need to strike him in the head until he's dead. This is when the fight is the most tense. You're already nearly 30 minutes into the fight, and it's time to finish. Right side Kizumeki coming. Just focus. We're like 2 cycles away from killing. Lava middle. Lava middle. All right, Rogues, here we go. Let's finish. Let's finish. I think it's going to take one more cycle. One more. Okay, just lock in, boys. One more cycle, we're done. Left side Kizumeki. Right side Kizumeki. I only had 3 mana, Floki. Alright, Rogues, let's end it. He's dead. All right, let me see this bag here. Ready? Kimmerite, there's 2.3 stacks and a red thunder egg. Good job, guys. That was sick.
Nice.
That's a very fun fight.
It really
I'm
is.
getting ready, Kush.
It gets intense,
Kush,
dude.
go. Come down here, Kush.
Yeah, towards the end.
Alright,
gets
just
really
stay still.
intense.
Stay still.
Good job, everybody. That was very clean first time. Very clean.
Ow, ducky. I just got assaulted. All right, and now what we are doing is we are going to go turn in that egg that Ultumeki dropped. So a lot of different bosses, like the Minnow King, the Satyr Dungeon boss, which is another one we're going to kill eventually, the Ultumeki boss, they'll drop an item. And that item has to go to a very specific vendor in a specific location, and you trade that item for either a scroll for a magic thing or a rare book. In this case, the Thunder Egg is traded for the Ogmium book, Ogmium Lore. And Ogmium Lore is a very, very late game metal. It's one of the best metals that you can make armor out of in the entire game. So we are transporting the egg. We're going to trade it, and we're going to get the book. So the entrance to the vendor where you trade in the Ultumeki egg is actually a secret hidden wall on the side of a mountain nearby. It's a really cool place. It's just a cavern with a single vendor, but not a lot of people even know it's there. You take the egg, you give it to the guy, and you get the Ogmium book, which again is a very, very expensive and very, very useful book to have. Man, we made a lot of progress in this episode, so let's wrap things up today by taking a check-in on our Season 2 goals. You'll notice that a lot more of them are completed. First off, obviously, Mastery 50, that's goal number 1, is now complete. Upgraded Trinkets, that's goal number 3, that's also now complete. Goal 6, to upgrade and furnish Mount Nope, was half complete last episode because we upgraded the house, but it is now fully complete. And you'll also see that Ultumeki in goal 10 is now crossed out. The only things left for us to do are explore the guilds of Knave, attack an outpost, and kill the Satyr Dungeon boss. Now obviously, depending on how things go, Mortal Online 2 is a sandbox game, so anything can happen and content can shift and stuff like that. So depending on how things go, we could actually finish up the season in the next episode next week. It might also take another 2 episodes, maybe 3, depending on everything that happens, because if we get into a lot of PvP, I'd love to show you guys that. If we decide to explore some dungeons, I'd love to show you that as well. If we do some money farming, there's a lot of things that we could do in between now and our last 3 goals. So could end next episode, could not. We'll see, right? But listen, guys, if you've made it this far and you're still watching, thank you so, so very much, as always, for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/deepcheekdweller. I know I haven't been streaming a lot. I'm sorry. My ISP is just absolute dog shit. I'm trying to get that fixed, but I stream when I can. As always, I will see you guys very, very soon, next week, in the next episode of Mortal Online 2 Zero to Hero Season 2. Take care.